talk to y'all for a minute. Man, I turned this podcast rap show to a business. Refugee been hustling for years since I got admitted. Man, I got admitted, I was broke, then I fucking did it. In the streets fitted, man, no kidding. Catch me with a sweatsuit, man, cold chillin'.
What's good, people? My name is Estevani Menasosori, also known as Estadon, here with the Hustle the Markets podcast, where we inspire and empower people to hustle the markets. And I want to talk to you guys today about the idea of when to take a position and when not to take a position in an investment. Okay? And the reason I want to talk about this is because I think a lot of people are dealing with the cost of living in crisis. They're dealing with inflation. They're dealing with things that are getting expensive. Rent's going up, food's going up, gas going up. And people are like, man, how do I get ahead? These people are working 2, 3, 4 jobs, try to get ahead. And people are doing whatever they can to get by. You know? And unless you are some sort of high-paid professional who got in the market early and, you know, whatever kind of situation where you're well off, people are out here hustling, you know what I mean? And so if you're in that situation where you're trying to find a way to get ahead, save some money, keep up with cost of living, and you're looking at investments as a way to do that. Man, I see the stock market, or like the stock market looks really cheap right now and put some money in it. Or man, I'm thinking like, damn, I saw gold run up crazy and silver was running up like crazy and crypto went up last year and stocks went up 30%. And I'm like, damn, I should put money in this to make some money. Keep up with inflation. You're thinking just like how I was thinking back in the day. Like, man, I got to make some money off this. Everyone's making money. The FOMO kicks in, right? And after doing that for some time, I realized like, this is what I want to impart is like, you probably shouldn't be making an investment in anything that's outside of yourself, your ability to earn more money, or your own business. Well, that's going to be your ability to earn more money. For a while. You should probably have an ample savings. You should have 3 to 6 months of expenses and savings. You should have an emergency fund. You should have probably looking at buying a home into a place where you want to live, or you need a sort of income that's going to continue to grow and scale with inflation. And I know people look at investments that way, but I'll be honest, over the past, I don't know how many years I was trying to invest in money and stocks and things like that to try and keep up with inflation, and without having ample savings, without having a stable income, without having a lot of things in place, a business that's going to grow and scale. And what I ended up doing was selling a lot of positions early. I ended up having to go in and out of positions. I ended up selling positions early. I ended up making risky bets at times when I wasn't supposed to, thinking it's some sort of a gambling machine. It's not. You know? People treat it that way, and it shouldn't be looked at that way. I keep emphasizing this is a long-term game. And so if you're looking at something like this and like you're like, yeah, I want to make some money, I'll look into day trading or investing in stocks, like I probably would find something else to do with your time. Go sell a product or service. You know what I mean? Sure, unless you really want to go deep into this sort of game and hedge funds, high frequency trading and algorithms and AI and all these sort of things. If you want to go deep into that, sure, be my guest. But if you're not trying to do that and you're just trying to do it yourself in a little brokerage account and you want to kind of learn, I'm not discouraging you from doing it, but I think there's a lot of better ways to make money. So that'd be my suggestion, you know what I mean? Like have ample savings, maybe buy your home, have an income that's going to grow and scale with you, business, before you invest in stocks. You know, once these things are in place, look at the stock market as a way to stash extra money that you want to grow. When you're sitting on a lot of extra money, or it may be something you want to put money into over time. Like, this is going to be my way to retire. But you're still building up your savings. You still need to have those things in place, because if you don't, you're probably going to end up selling a position early because you need the money. You know, Buffett's been on record to say you should invest things you don't need. If you need it, you invest in money you don't need. Invest money that you don't need. Sorry about that. Invest money that you don't need in the stock market. And money that you need for bills and payments and rent and anything that's really urgent, you probably shouldn't be gambling that in the stock market, to be quite honest with you, because I've done that. And I got spared. I got really lucky the fact that I only made $1, maybe lost a few, I don't know, 10, maybe 20, maybe, I don't know, $100 in the stock market, because I played it like that for a while. I was spared by God, you know, because if it wasn't for something sparing me, I probably would have took massive losses with the money that I was making. I was putting so much money into this stuff, trying to look at it like some sort of way to make money and keep up with inflation. It's not the way to play. So that'd be my suggestion. Just buy, hold it. It's something you don't need to look at every day. If you need to look at it every day, it's not something you probably should be looking at. Make sense? So I appreciate you guys. Peace.
Let me talk to y'all for a minute. Man, I turned this podcast rap show to a business. Refugee been hustling for years since I got admitted. Man, I got admitted, I was broke, then I fucking did it. In the streets fitted. Man, no kidding. Catch me with a sweatsuit, man, cold chillin'.